Hello Pisces, this is going to be your general reading for November 2024. If the messages don't resonate with the sun sign, look to your moon and rising sign video. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time chatting because I want to get right into the reading. I have with me the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should we need, and we will wrap the reading up with Heart Oracle Tarot. Let me turn the camera around so we can get started with the reading. I've done some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. I'd like to put another shuffle and raffle on the cards. This will be a 9-card spread. Cut the deck. Here we go. The Hierophant. The 5 of Pentacles. That's 2 5s. The Hierophant is a 5 and the 5 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. The Emperor. The Devil. Hang on a second. I think one of my pets is in there doing something they shouldn't be doing. Hey, what's going on here? Get out. No. No. That was my cat. He was up on the counter eating through a brand new bag of cat food. I forgot to leave it, put it away when I walked in the house. Okay. The Devil. The 6 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. The 5 of Wands. That's 3 5s. And the 4 of Swords. What is over the whole reading? The energy. 4 of Pentacles. Well, I have 3 major arcana, 2 pentacles, 2 swords, a wand, and a cup. The cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future. Interplay of the cards. Let me see what it's telling me. Well, right in the center, I have the Devil. And the Devil represents the 3rd dimension. Actually doing something. The 3rd dimension is everything that we do while we are alive. Drinking, having sex, shopping, buying clothes, gambling, smoking. It just represents the 3rd dimensional aspects of things. The Devil can also represent fear, because he's ruled by Saturn. But Saturn means it's about responsibility and hard work. So whenever the devil card shows up, it looks like a frightening picture, but usually whatever's going on, it's going to turn out all right. So the devil can represent obsession, possession, not like scary possession, like possessions, power plays, who has the power and who doesn't, attachment, materialism. So the question becomes, what do you chain yourself to? Are you going to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work and be all in on it? Or are you going to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work to free yourself from whatever it is? The devil has two people at the base chained together. So this could be a commitment to a relationship, a lifestyle, a job, anything. But the card says that you're never chained in such a way that you can't be free. And up here I have the Hierophant. And they are mirror images of each other. Okay? So sometimes this can be about somebody acting one way, but actually being another, having a darker side to him. Because the Hierophant is all about higher knowledge, so it can represent education, it can represent contracts, sometimes it can represent marriages. But the dark side of the Hierophant is someone who can be very dogmatic. Okay? Like they know everything. And it's a 5, so 5s, I have 3 of them. 5s represent changing energies, terse energies, discordant energies, changing times. I think here in the past row, or past column, there is somebody willing to help you. And somebody who will make an offer to you to help. But I think you fear him because he could be about power and control issues. I see you have here where you have... Let me back up. The Hierophant also represents Venus. And Venus represents all of your movable possessions. It's about love and beauty. It's about right relationships. And so I see with the 5 of Pentacles that you may have lost a job, or your way of living has declined, making you feel sad and like disgusted with yourself. But I don't think you should be that way, because the 5 of Pentacles, if you look here, this says you have 5 things that you can do, or maybe you should do. You have to whittle out what's not important. It represents the dark night of the soul. It can be, I'm drawing a blank right now. You feel left out in the cold, but maybe there is an organization or a person who can help you. And maybe you are feeling so downtrodden, you're not thinking clearly because you're walking right, but help. I said that there is somebody here who can help you. But now we come to the 10 of Swords. And 10s mean the end of whatever is going on. Swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, communication. Wands represent your Passion, your focus, your anger, your desire. Pentacles represent either finances or the doing of something. And cups represent the emotion quotient, how you feel about something. So the Ten of Swords said the situation has gotten as bad as it can get. And the crisis point has been reached. And maybe you're very tired. You feel like somebody maybe ambushed you, stab you in the back. And it only takes one sword to kill somebody, not 10 swords. So that's kind of like my overkill card. The situation is overkill. It also represents the the darkest before the dawn. And can be about travel, over water, around water, by water, near water. 10-week sun, maybe. Come to this row. The Emperor is a 4, and he represents reason and logic and stable foundations. He did not become the Emperor because he gave everything away and he allowed people to run over him. And he also didn't become the Emperor because he's a tyrant. Although I will say the negative energy of the Emperor can be my way or the highway. But he represents a balance of reason and logic. And I think that the person who's here is perhaps an older male. Sometimes the Emperor will show up as a philanthropist, a mentor, a coach. So he's somebody who can give you good advice when he's in its positive state. The Six of Coins is a card about sharing. It's about philanthropy. It said that when you least expect it, maybe somebody will come along and assist you financially, and that you may have enough to share with other people. But I keep picking up the theme of 3 people. 3 people here. 3 people here. Figures. And 3 here. So maybe this is about looking at how you give and take. Sometimes I think of that card as a player card. Somebody who is giving somebody everything and another person is getting nothing. So you have to watch how you're giving and receiving in a relationship. No matter what kind of relationship it is. The camera is acting ugly. Don't do this. This is my last reading. Yeah. 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 Okay. The Page of Cups is simply saying that a message will come or an offer will be presented to you. I think though you kind of feeling funny about it because of the water behind him. It's not smooth water. It's kind of choppy. So that implies that emotions are maybe not running high, but emotions are definitely surrounding this offer or gift. Should you or should you not take it, is what I'm hearing. And I think it comes as a surprise to you because the fish pops up in the cup. Then we come to the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands can indicate fights, arguments, disagreements, everybody trying to get their word in. It can also be about maybe sometimes people behaving one way, saying one thing and doing another. So power games, head games. And then we come to the 4 of Swords. Again, 4s are stable foundations. 6s are a balance and harmony. But the 4 of Swords It's what I like to call my ghosting card. Like you're in contact with somebody and then they're trying to reach you, but you ghosted them. The Four of Swords, before it was a 4, it was a 3. See the 3 swords on the wall? So that implies some kind of conflict. Previous conflict. Something that I think maybe you are trying to avoid being caught in again. So they're at the ready, at rest, these swords. Again, there's a church window here. I don't know what that means. But this person here is an effigy. He's not even a real person. He got a 4th sword right there so that when he finishes his contemplation, his rest, his meditation, he can get up and take his 4th sword and keep it moving. And I have here the 4 of Pentacles, which is about conservation, be it your physical body, your emotional body, your money, your property. It's about conserving and saving it up. But sometimes the card can be about stagnation, hanging on to things too tightly. And when you hang on to things too tightly, you don't have room for anything new to come in your life. So 3 5s. And I'm going to include this 4 here. That give me 3 4s. So I'm looking at the 3 4s first. Get out of here, Leo. 3 4s implies that you're being overly cautious about everything. 3 5s talk about do not overexert yourself. Let me look at the 5 of Pentacles because it's something else is trying to tell me. It may be pertaining to a legal case or issue and implies that you may not be successful and may incur costs or suffer a loss. Someone who is anxious over money, poverty, and lack in general. The feeling of the card is you're about to give up and give in, but do not, because you're about to achieve something that you never thought possible. It speaks to financial loss, loss of faith in oneself. But the implication is that the loss was brought about by your own hand. And problems and hardship brought about by oneself is an uncomfortable position to be in. But it does provide a basis for starting over, bearing in mind the pitfalls of the past. You are better equipped to restart or tackle the problem differently the next time. Review your goals, plans, and lifestyle choices, as they are not as positive as they should or could be. It's time to reassess your position and reassess your wants and needs. A realistic check of current circumstances is needed at this time. So, I'm going to turn over this card because typically represents a person, and I will look at the Five of Pentacles as it relates to next to the Four of Swords. Can imply a serious disagreement or argument that may lead to the severance of a partnership, friendship, or business. It can even indicate loss of a legal battle or case. It is indication of serious dispute, arguments, disagreements, and the dissolution or severance of some kind. If it is pertaining to a legal case or issue, it may be indicating that your case may be lost. That's Five of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Tells me nothing. But that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Changes are going to come, but use the changes as a foundation stone for future plans. You may have been previously involved in a complicated situation involving many people. You may now feel the need for solitude and a chance to meditate and be at peace. The Six of Pentacles. Is a card which suggests support or charity from a benevolent friend. It is an opportunity for material rewards to be shared with others. An opportunity for promotion or advancement could present itself to you, which will bring you long-term financial gain. A generous opportunity arises for you to consider. It's a most auspicious time to look into all avenues that intrigue you. When I said to you, you don't feel like you're worth anything, Venus is about values and value systems. The Six of Pentacles arises in the spread to say that you are a kind and generous person, that you're thoughtful by nature, and you derive pleasure from helping others. That you are considerate of others, and that your hopes and dreams and plans for the future are right on track. But I have here the Devil card, the Five of Wands, next to the Hermit, the Devil. It's a message for you to don't waste your time, efforts, or energies trying to make amends for or fix a problem or situation, as no one is interested at this time, and or the issue has passed, it has been left too late. And that's what I think this is all about. This is the feature roll. And from the Ten of Swords to the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords leaves me Six Swords. So that is maybe moving from troubled waters to smoother waters. It could be a separation, a sudden severance. It means that you can regain your sense of respect for yourself. I just have a feeling that two things. I have a feeling that you either think you're going to owe this person something because you know you don't want to be chained to him if he helps you. You're not sure if he's really good or really bad. And maybe you are the one who's playing head games. But if you look, this says the crisis point has been reached. It's really all about the third dimensional aspect. And everything that, you know, we have to live life. And sometimes we overindulge or become obsessed with something. And we can lose our way. But somebody is really there to help you. You just have to figure out how you can do it. This is about contracts. It can be about negotiations. You know, to get somebody to join you in something, you have to make it attractive to them. What's going to be, there's something in it for you and there's something in it for me. Right? And that creates partnerships and right relationships. I think maybe you should just rest and think about it. Ultimately, you're going to have to make a decision yourself about what to do. I do think the person has a sexual interest in you, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can just say, hey, I'm not like that, but I will accept your help, but I can't sleep with you. And if he reneges, then you know that he was not the right person to help you. It's that simple. I'm going to take a look at these two cards, as well as the Ten of Swords. I want to look at these cards together. I want to actually look at these three cards together, because they're three powerful energies. And I don't know if there is a kid in the picture. The reason I say that is because this looks like a child. This represents a kid, and these represent children at play. So, and with the Six of Swords sailing off in a boat, there's a woman and child, a smaller figure. So Spirity, about fear of the future, what will happen if you already feel as though you've been left behind. The card heralds tears, anxieties, but definitely discordant energies about the fear of the future. See the arrow over her head? Even though she's looking this way, the arrow says the problem is coming from the other direction. Militare. He is either somebody who will help you, who will fight for you, or it can be just a tough environment that you're in right now. And maybe you're fearful of what you have to do to get where you're going or whatever you're trying to receive. and the pensiero. It's about thought and meditation. And maybe this can be about this military. If you look, the emperor has on armored boots, so he could be like someone in the military. It can be actual literal. And then I'm going to look at the Six of Swords. I mean the Ten of Swords. It's the pensiero is somewhat like the Four of Swords, about meditation and deep thought. The stanza. It's about two people who know secrets about each other. They are close. And, excuse me, if you look at the room though, it's all disheveled and unkempt. So it looks like there was a fight there, an argument. Three people. The La Namica. She is very difficult to unmask. She is pretending to be your friend, but she's really not. She may be trying to break you up. She's causing you a lot of problems. And you won't know who this person is. It could be your sister. It could be a colleague. It could be a friend. But it's somebody who gets you to trust them and tell all your secrets to them, and then they turn around and stab you in the back. See, she has a knife in her hand. And sometimes with this card, with the militare and the stanza, it can spell an affair. And last card, these are two people who don't trust each other. That's an il nemico. Let's see at the card wall. Let me get this. So I think it could be usually the La Nemica is somebody that you don't know who it is. This person, the il nemico, is usually the first person who comes to mind, who tries to makes you feel funny when he's around. Okay, that's, if that will stay. And he has a snake in his hand, if you can see it. So this can be somebody that spreads lies and talks with a forked tongue. But you know who the il nemico is. You don't know who this person is. And maybe it's you as saying that you're your own worst enemy. And these could be like exes who have a grudge against you. Okay? Whatever it is, the situation has gotten as bad as it can get. Let me pull a hard oracle tarot. I don't know what else to tell you about this situation. Oh, damn. That flew out of the deck. The Two of Swords, refusing to see. mental energy. The key words are assess, decide, impasse, and honesty. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Oh man, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's read the card. Refusing to see. This card speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they truly are, rather than how you'd like them to be. This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in a matter of the heart? At this time, you may be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship or the need to make a decision regarding that relationship. This does not serve your best interests. You must open your eyes and your heart to the truth. By honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and will lead you to more fulfilling relationships. And that's what I have for you for November 2024, Pisces. Good luck.